How's it? Welcome back to the channel. So next up, as we've been working our way through some of my recent comments and messages that I've been getting on the channel, and actually off of this comment, I picked up a new book, that being The Secret of the Golden Flower. And this was from Spike Molina, who commented on my video about Robert Monroe's Gateway tapes, combining that with the light machine, the Loom light machine. And he wrote, "Don't need tapes, brothers and sisters. Tibetan meditation, taken seriously and consistently, will make the stagnation of your energy flow. I recommend a fantastic book, The Secret of the Golden Flower. Follow the instructions and you will transcend." So, of course, before just picking up the book, I looked at some YouTube videos on it and stuff like that. Thought it looked cool. Also saw that Carl Jung was associated with it, which, made it seem a bit cooler. Although, granted, a lot of Jung stuff is kind of like intimidating to me. Like, you know what I mean? I haven't, I've never picked up any of his specific books on purpose because it just seemed like, too much overload. So it's from Jung and this guy R. Wilhelm. So we'll see if I actually end up doing like a breakdown series on the book, like I've done on a bunch of the other books out there. I do, of course, have this habit of like getting books and then not finishing them. The vast majority of the books I have back there though, I actually did finish. And at least the extreme majority of them I at least started to read. A few of them I've picked up and like basically read absolutely nothing on them. Like there was one of the libraries was like having a sale, and so you could like look at their stuff online, and I grabbed a bunch of stuff from that, and haven't touched like any of those books. But nonetheless, I do plan on hopping into this one and checking it out. Granted, I haven't been reading much at all lately. Like between like my video games and then just life, I go in and out of phases where I'll be reading like a whole bunch. I can read like every single day, every night, really consistently, and then I'll fall off for months. So I'm kind of in that falling off for months state at the moment. But I do kind of want to check it out. And actually, on this topic, I just had another comment come in like, a few minutes ago. And this person was recommending for me to check out Adventures Beyond the Body by William Bowman. So it's like a OBE type book. So that sounds kind of cool. Now, granted, I don't read, I haven't read too many OBE or astral projection type books. All my longtime viewers knows where I kind of stand on, those things versus lucid dreaming. But then, on that same note, The Phase by Michael Rodriguez, that is like one of my favorite books. And also one of the books that I think would be the most useful to people starting out with lucid dreaming practice or an OBE or astral projection practice, just because he has so many specific tips and techniques for achieving the state. And of course, the states are very similar, as this person put in the recent comment I got a few minutes ago. But to Spike's point where he says you don't need tapes, right? You don't need these meditation devices like the light machines or mind machines or binaural beats, HemiSync and all of that. Because truly, you don't need that. Those are really just tools or aids, for you. Because you can essentially achieve all of that, in just with yourself. Typically in silence can make it a bit easier, but I guess at least potentially you can like kind of achieve that state in any situation. Like some of these monk masters, just brings to mind, forget his name now, but like the monk who was protesting, I think it was like the Vietnam War, and he just burned himself, and he just sat there in his meditative stance, didn't scream or move, and just literally died right there. Which is nuts, but that's some next level mastery of the mind to be able to pull something like that off, yeah. So I do think Spike had a good point. You don't need those things. And, you can simply just do it all on your own. And if a book like this could help with that, then by all means, roll with it. So, yeah, rambled on. That's it. Until the next video, keep your lucid dreaming practice legit.